The Hawker Hurricane, a British-built single-seater monoplane fighter that led the Battle of Air Superiority during World War II. The Hurricane is usually forgotten about. Overshadowed by its today more popular Spitfire, many regard the Hurricane was more crucial in a defense and retaliation against the Nazi Air Force. Not only in destroying more German aircraft during its time, its simpler design meant it could be easily manufactured and repaired in a short time frame, which was essential during the time of the looming Nazi invasion to the British homeland. The aircraft was designed by Sidney Camm at Hawker Aircraft in the early 1930s. It was a complete revolution in aviation technology. It featured an enclosed cockpit, retractable undercarriage, 8 wing-mounted machine guns, a hull that consisted of both steel and linen, and a state-of-the-art Rolls-Royce V12 Merlin engine at the heart of it all. The design was far simpler than that of the Spitfire. It featured a wooden slat-designed fuselage covered with linen, which made repairs very easy. The Spitfire, however, was built with a steel fuselage, which when damaged had to be completely re-welded, where the Hurricane could be simply covered up with more linen. The simplicity of the aircraft paired well with the quick manufacturing and minimal labour to construct the plane. It required just 10,000 hours to create, less than the 15,000 of the Spitfire. Hawker was so confident in the design that they even manufactured 150 Hurricanes before even receiving orders from the Royal Air Force. A brave move that cost them over £45 million in today's money. But when the UK government needed them, they needed them fast. And the early manufacturing was a saving grace in getting the aircraft in the hands of the Royal Air Force in its urgently required quick time. Men and women of the home front worked tirelessly to create a staggering 14,483 Hurricanes across 24 variants during the war. The Hurricane's all-metal wings were incredibly durable, allowing the aircraft to reach speeds of over 300 miles an hour. With many Hurricane pilots claiming they had so much confidence in the solid build, they would reportedly use the Hurricane to ram enemy aircraft when they had used all of their ammunition, with one story surfacing of the British pilot officer Ray Holmes, who was battling above the streets of the United Kingdom when he destroyed 2 bombers and noticed one more had eluded him and was heading straight for London. Upon engaging the enemy and noticing he was out of ammunition, he took the brave decision to ram the Hurricane into the German bomber, which to his surprise completely severed the tail from the German's aircraft, which he claims fell apart like a model airplane. Although the Hurricane had a lower top speed than the Spitfire, it had one huge advantage. It could outmaneuver both the Spitfire and any German fighter plane, making it a powerful tool in the dogfights and battles for air superiority. 1940 was the year of the Battle of Britain, a historic turning point for the Allies during World War II. They seen the destruction of 971 British aircraft, but a staggering 1,733 German aircraft met their demise to the Allied forces. The overwhelming advantage in strategy, pilot skill, and most of all engineering allowed the Royal Air Force to fight back against the Nazis with devastating results. Just 2 days after the battle ended, Adolf Hitler decided to postpone the invasion of Britain indefinitely. The Hawker Hurricane was a marvel of British engineering. It brought out the limits in manufacturing, design, and piloting. This aircraft, designed by one British company, was the one big design that swung the Battle of Britain to fight back against the Nazi forces and lead on to victory for the Allied forces in World War II. I would like to take a moment just to thank all of our supporters on Patreon, Facebook, YouTube, PayPal, and anybody who's liked, shared, or followed our streams and videos. If you want to support the channel, please hit the follow button and the like button, and feel free to share the video around. If you want to support the channel monetarily, feel free to donate to our PayPal or sign up to be a supporter through Patreon, Facebook, or YouTube. Link should be on the screen right now. Thank you for watching.